Yeah, welcome back to SLY-TECH, guys. Hacker Sly in here. And if you watched my previous video where I spoke about the ideal Utopia P2P system browser, basically it was a video I talked about the top 4 best private browsers for anonymity for hackers. Now, I mentioned one browser in there which I am very certain many people are not aware about, which is the ideal Utopia P2P browser, which runs on an encrypted system. Privacy is assured, no tracking whatsoever. You get access to crypto wallets and a host of other stuffs. Nothing crazy per se, but privacy is important. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up that browser. It's quite a straightforward process, but I know many people have issues with setting it up. So you're going to set up with me, download and whatnot. So let's go into that today. Hit the like button, guys, while we're at that, guys. Thank you guys for sticking around. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the website called u.is. That's their web address. Now this introduces us to all of the Utopia's ecosystem as a whole, and like I mentioned in my previous video, this is a website and organization built on encryption, secure and surveillance resistant communication, decentralized P2P network, designed for anonymity, secure web browser, built-in wallet, mining. That's an interesting one for me because with the browser you can run and mine cryptos online. And I know this is going to interest you as well. Secure storage and transmission. Now let's get into the browser itself. This is just a bit about the Utopia system as a whole. It's like you see in the movies. So if I go into the intro, you're going to hear some music. Let's just listen to it a bit. Yeah. And you can read what is being said down here. Okay, so I don't get a copyright for this. I'm just gonna mute here. So you can see what they're showing us here about all the crazy stuff that goes on, how the control is being made, the big data companies, Facebook and co, monitoring our data and everything we do online, which pisses me off. I believe in decentralization, anonymity, and being able to do what you will, although not illegal. So be careful. But let's get into why we're here, how to get the video, the download. So there's a lot more about Utopia as a whole. You can see their manifesto, what they plan to do. You can see the currencies they are involved in. So Utopia P2P system is quite new to me, I'll tell you the truth, but I found it very interesting. Cryptum is a mineable interest-bearing decentralized cryptocurrency, and the Cryptum exchange, they have it there, all about them. But let's get to the browser. So we're going to go on to downloads here. You're going to download Utopia. You're going to click Windows. I've downloaded it already and it's as simple as just running what you've downloaded. After downloading, you're going to get your Utopia. You're just going to click on it to start it up. So we'll say yes on this. So please wait while setup is going on. So whatever your language is, Italiano, Magyar, Netherlands, English is my language. So okay on that. All right, so let's close Utopia before we try. Give me a second. All right, so basically if it tells you that, what you do is, I should have showed you the process. You go into your task manager, end the whole process, and then start running it. So let's run it again and see. Yes on that. And we select English as our language. Now we're good to go. So we'll click next on this. We'll select the folder we want to install, and then installation process begins. Now, this is going to introduce you to the whole Utopia ecosystem as a whole. So you are not just downloading a browser, but downloading a whole system entirely, which will run wallets, browsers, exchange, and mining, and whatever you want. That's the good thing about Utopia for me. So after this, we're going to create an account. Now this is done. It says completing the Utopia ecosystem setup. Run Utopia, yes, and create a desktop shortcut. So finish on that. Okay, we're going to have to now create our account on Utopia. Let's have that pop up right here. Might take a bit of a while because it's quite a large one. Okay, now it says login. If you have a login, proceed to login. But I believe people watching this video are new to it. If you have an old account, you can import your account, but we'll create a new account. So you can see it says welcome to Utopia, tells us all about it, which I've told you already. Next, let's put in a nickname. Let's say Mr. Wild. And then we don't have a promo code, so skip on that. First name, you can skip on that. Remember, privacy is the main goal. Why should you give your first or last name? Yubimumu. Next on that. So this is the encrypted content location. The content will be created on your computer to a specified location and consists of your Utopia account private keys, your email chat, and transaction history. Let's create a password. We're going to just say one crazy password here. Okay, putting again. All right, so finish on that. So I should just let you know this is not a fast click and click process. I could cut through the video and go straight to the chase, but I want you all to see how it all works. So it's generating a new private key right now. And the whole setup process is going. And like I told you, Utopia is like this special hacker cyber world system, which is quite beautiful. But my worry is it doing the job as it says it is? But let's say it's been well recommended. So we'll wait while Utopia creates our new encrypted container. This process may take several minutes, of course. And I believe that's done. So we should see a pop-up next. And welcome guys, your Utopia account has been created. Thank you for installing it. You're welcome to try all privacy features on the ecosystem. Your public key, your address, this is the key, and this is also your U-Wallet address for receiving payment from other Utopia users. So now you can click here to say don't launch or launch Utopia automatically when you start your computer. You can select your user interface theme. I love the black theme. I've also wear the white theme, so select that there. A bit of a lag here and there, but you can see it right there. Now it's all going to the dark as hackers like it. The Utopia features, you can learn a lot more. The mobile apps which you can download, scan the QR code here. I won't advise you do that, skip on that. The Utopia AI, of course, AI is coming into everything, and you can ask any question. And most importantly, while we are here, the ideal browser. This is your private browser for website hosted in Utopia network. Let's go on, say next on this. You can read more. API for developers, community support, so you can always reach out to people when you want. Let's close this down here. And guys, as you can see, this is Utopia chat lobby, the official lobby for people who use the system. A lot of guests out here. You can type anything. Hey, this is my first time. Pleased to be here. Sorry, not least. Pleased to be here. Like a normie. Guys, so your message is sent. This is basically what you get of this, and I should warn you a bit. When you start to go into channels like this, where you have people discussing on the bottom of the earth or deep web or dark web as you like, you might come in contact with crazy people who are sharing crazy stuff. CP, for example. Please avoid those types of groups for your own good. Avoid those types of conversation. Avoid those types of group. Do not be tempted to do anything crazy. But with that being said, now this is all we have here. We have our email, which I presume is a private mail. You can send emails and get back whatnot. You have the chat that we've just seen. You have the channels for keeping yourself busy, and the browser finally. So most especially, if you really want to see most of the things you want to do, you go up here and click tools. These tools give you access to your network dashboard, your console, channel manager, UNS manager, file manager, mining bot, and especially the ideal browser. So if you click on the ideal browser, it sets up, opens the whole browser for you, and there you have it, how to install the browser. One thing I love about things like this is the ability to explore, checking out new stuff, opening this, opening that, seeing how it works. So basically guys, that is how you set up your whole Utopia P2P ecosystem. Go in there, explore, and like I said, be very careful what you're engaging out there. With that being said, Hackers Life from over here. I'm out.